Hey guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kid Show. And unfortunately, I have to make a video talking about a company that I like purchasing video games from, and that is Limited Run Games. Unfortunately, they did something that is wholeheartedly stupid, and it really is hurtful to me because not only by doing this do they hurt themselves, but they also hurt a bunch of these small independent video game creators when they do stuff like this. And mind you, I'm not just someone that's speaking for Limited Run and don't support them. I do support them. I mean, here we go. Limited Run, Limited Run. Like I won't. I'm not gonna show you guys my most recent grabs because I still need to do a physical media is king video. But these are all a bunch of limited runs that I have, um, excluding my more recent grabs, which I have quite a few of those. But yeah, like I really love limited run. I really love buying classic remasters that are limited releases from them, as well as buying um video games from indie companies that limited run helps to publish and get actual physical copies of these small scale games out there. That's why I love them so much. They actually make physical copies of games that otherwise probably would never get physical copies, and they're one of the few companies out there that does this, that goes out of their way to do this. And while I do have some minor gripes with limited run, I still feel as though their service warrants my my support when it comes to small video game creators. But unfortunately, Limited Run did something so adherently foolish and stupid. They caved to the outrage mob, the crybaby losers on Twitter that want to bitch and whine about every little thing that they don't agree with. And these people, mind you, they don't create anything. They are no good for anyone. All they know how to do is destroy. And that's all they do on Twitter. They constantly are just in outrage to try and destroy people that they do not politically agree with. And I don't like to get political on this channel, but this revolves around gaming. And at the end of the day, I just want everyone to be able to not be silenced. So let's just jump into what Limited Run has unfortunately foolishly done here, guys. So I jump on Twitter and I see this. Limited Run put out a tweet saying Limited Run Games respects all personal opinions. However, that's kind of interesting how you say you respect all personal opinions, and then the next word you say is however. However, we remain committed to supporting an inclusive culture. Okay. Upon investigating a situation, an employee was terminated. Our goal as a company is to continue to foster a positive and safe environment for everyone. So, yeah, about that. Respecting all personal opinions doesn't seem like that's the case, and committed to supporting an inclusive culture. I don't know about that, bro. But the person that they ended up firing was their community manager, Kara Lynn. I don't follow her. She protected her tweets up until I think very recently. She did write that she was the community manager or whatever for Limited Run. I'm assuming. I think I remember seeing that. But yeah, I mean, you could tell in her picture she has a Limited Run hoodie on. Clearly, she was happy to be a worker for Limited Run Games, and I think that's a cool job to have. Like the preservation of gaming and physical media, like that's something I'm passionate about, and it seems like she was also passionate about it too. And unfortunately, she got fired because of some fucking loser on Twitter that apparently didn't like who she followed. So yeah, this clown ass bitch right here, Purple Tinker, hates Elon. That's a great indicator that this person's probably a deranged loser when they have it in their title that they hate Elon Musk. Because this is just the bullshit. Let me see. I'm actually curious. Oh my god. Well, they do. It does have pronouns in the bio, trans, whatever. And he said the community manager for Limited Run Games is a transphobe who follows veritable ver- veritable variables who's of right oh my god of right-wing transphobic creeps unless and until she is fired from the company permanently. I am not giving them another single dime. Where is your proof that you even bought any limited runs games? I just want to see that. Let me see that proof, bitch. But this is the shit that they do. People like this create nothing. All they do is destroy people's lives. And it's like, this is literally the argument they have over simply who they follow. That's crazy to me. So here's one tweet right here that Kara did tweet out. And she said, if you think the number of trans crying about using a bathroom is higher than the pervs using the excuse, you are what is wrong with this world. And look, man, I would like to go into a public women's restroom and not feel like I take my life into my own hands. So, yeah, personally, I don't want men walking into the women's bathroom when I'm using a public restroom. So, I can completely understand where she's coming from with that. And people do use the whole trans movement as an excuse to do disgusting, vile things like that. Men walking into the women's restroom, yeah, that does happen. And I don't know how frequently it does, but it is a problem. Because guess what? Whether it may make you feel comfortable being trans and being able to walk into a woman's restroom, but it makes most women feel uncomfortable, especially when you probably look like a grown ass man. If you look like the GameStop ma'am and you walk into the fucking bathroom, I mean, it's like you might as well have fucking Hulk Hogan walk into the women's restroom. I'm sorry to have to tell you. But this is the kind of garbage that the garbage that gets people fired over petty shit. And apparently they follow libs of TikTok, Blair White, who's also trans too, by the way. Respecting others' opinions, especially someone who is also trans, but whatever. I guess it's not a thing. You have to coincide with the ridiculous beliefs of these fucking weirdos. And also Ian Miles, China's hilarious, was making fun of that dude because he's so ugly literally last night. But yeah, and then here more people that she follows, Dave Rubin, Ariel Scarcella, I think I know who she is. And Gina Carano, because apparently Gina Carano saying acting like Nazis is probably not a good idea, guys. Stop hating so much. Apparently, like after that, everyone hated her, and unfortunately, this individual Carolyn did get fired, and the response from Purple Tinker hates Elon is just putting this here for reasons, and they basically highlighted employer can fire an employee at any moment for any reason or for no reason at all. I mean, like, how would this individual feel if the same nonsense was done to them? Purple Tinker, like the fact that this person has this much power over a company, limited run, you just shown Twitter that your bitch made. Now these people are gonna run train all over you, and you deserve it because you've shown that you're weak. You shouldn't have listened or acknowledged this. You should have just let it go. And because of this, not only do you hurt your own company, but you hurt independent developers with this bullshit. You guys are a weak ass company, and this is just wrong, man. Honestly, you guys should reverse this situation. It's harmful to show that you're this weak to a bunch of social media losers that cry bully, essentially. That's really what it is at the end of the day, right? All they do is do a bunch of cry bullying and think that they have power. Well, you just gave the mob power. And this is the problem with a bunch of these companies. They think if they bend the knee, they'll be left alone. No, they're just gonna pick at your bones. You killed yourself, and now they're picking at your bones, and you deserve it. And look, I'm not saying I'm never gonna buy a limited run copy again, but I definitely will think twice. There's plenty of limited runs that I bought just because I wanted to, and I'm not even crazy about the game, but I like the cover. I like this about it. I like that about it. Oh, it's a small indie developer. I want to support them. Now I'm gonna think twice about that shit. And there's other companies like Simply Limited, like the one with the dog cover on it. Um, they're pretty good too. I actually have my friend got a very limited copy of My Friend Pedro from them. So there's definitely alternatives out there. It's sad that Limited Run has caved to the mob. And for now on, either you have to pick, you're gonna have to pick and choose. Either appeal to us gamers or appeal to these woke fucking losers on Twitter that just play Twitter all day and don't play video games. If you want to stay in business, I think you should listen to gamers and appeal to gamers and sell product to gamers and stop caving to these people. Stop virtue signaling. Stop with the bullshit. Because what you're saying is clearly lies. When you're trying to tell us you respect all personal opinions and you fire an employee, somebody that was devoted to your company, someone that gives you their trust, and you should trust them as well. You fired your own employee simply because of who she follows on Twitter. That is insane. Okay, you really need, this just sucks, man. And it's like, I look at you as a company and you throw your own employee to the side. I mean, like, I'm a nobody in comparison. I support you, but I'm also a nobody in comparison. What? Well, it's like, what would you do to me? Come on, man. This is bitch made shit right here, and I have no sympathy for limited run games, and I'm gonna call them out for it because they deserve it. If you bend the knee to the mob, feel the wrath of gamers at this point, bros. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this situation. Didn't want to have to make this video, but unfortunately, limited run games did something extremely stupid. If you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Twitch or Twitter if you want to continue the conversation. And guys, with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.